So if you look at your outline, you will notice that, if this is your outline, we have already done the topic sentence, we have already done evidence analysis, concluding. Don't know why that's cut off there. But we've done all of these pieces except for this part right here. This is the one I told you guys to wait on, the counter argument. So we're going to be talking about what this is today. Counter argument is the opposing side of your argument. Basically, it tells your readers, I know that there are two sides to this argument, but this is why I'm telling you my side is stronger or more important. And actually, you have two of these pieces. You have a counter argument in your body paragraph number 1, body paragraph 1, and in your body paragraph 2. So you're going to be creating two counter arguments, one that goes in your body paragraph number 1 and another one that goes in your body paragraph number 2. And they're always going to be the second sentence right underneath your topic sentence. So let's say that you're writing about Amazon and you have decided that after thinking about Amazon that it is more detrimental to the world in its globalization. And you said, okay, so my first paragraph, my first body paragraph, is going to be about the geographic issues, and that would be, in this case, environmental. So you're saying this one's going to be about all the environmental problems, which is part of the G in G Spice, and this one's going to be about all the social problems and perhaps like workers' rights. So let's talk about this one then. Let's talk about your first body paragraph about being detrimental to the environment and how you would make a counter argument to start that off, to put right here as your second sentence. So if you are saying that Amazon is detrimental to the world in terms of environmental harm, if that is your topic sentence and your focus of this paragraph, this body paragraph, then there are a variety of ways that you can do a counter argument. So what you see up here are counter arguments, and the way you set it up is you always say something in front that is the opposite side, and then you end with your side. So in this case, our side is that it's detrimental, okay? So you would say something, in this case, positive, and then end with your side, which is negative in this case. So if you are saying that in your argument, if you were saying that it's beneficial, the opposite of detrimental, then you would reverse this. Then you would start off, in that case, you would start off negative and end up positive. So really, the point is the opposite side goes first and your side goes second. So let me give you some examples. So let's take this off of here. Okay, so if you're looking at your argument, Amazon is detrimental to the world in terms of environmental harm. Well, we have to think of some of the things that make Amazon positive. What are some of the things that make Amazon positive? So, because we're ending with detrimental, which means this side has to be positive. So we're going to say things like, okay, Amazon is convenient. Amazon is, another way to say that is easy. It is fast. It is cheap. Those are some of the things that people on this side say that it is. It's convenient or easy, it's fast, it's cheap. So, I'm going to go with the one that says that it is easy or convenient. Okay? So that means in all of these cases, that's what I would say. I would say something like, some people believe that Amazon is convenient. However, and then I have to put in something on this side. Now, it looks like in this chart these go straight across. They really don't. They're meant to mix and match however you want. So just because I say some people believe that doesn't mean I have to say however, although I can. Some people believe that Amazon is easy or convenient. However, and then I say my original idea, Amazon is detrimental to the world in terms of environmental harm. Or I could say, while it is true that Amazon is easy or convenient, it could also be argued that Amazon is detrimental to the world in terms of environmental harm. So in these cases, I'm going straight across, but I don't have to. Let me give you another example. I could say Critics argue that, and fill it in, critics argue that Amazon is easy or convenient. And then I could come down here and say the one that's not directly across from it. This can be challenged by the fact that Amazon is detrimental to the world in terms of environmental harm. Another one might be that critics argue that Amazon is easy or convenient. This could be challenged by the fact that it's environmentally damaging to the world. Critics argue that Amazon is easy or convenient. One can also argue that. So there's a variety of ways that you could mix and match these. Sometimes they can go straight across, sometimes they can't. You have to look at the sentence and see how it fits or how it sounds together. But these are the things that you would put first, and these are the things that you would put second. So let's look at the opposite situation. So now we've changed sides. Now I'm going to give you an example of the opposite. So this is one that starts with beneficial, and this one happens to be about growing the economy. Now I've changed the arguments. So if you are somebody who has said that your argument is beneficial, then you're still going to use the same setup. You're just going to reverse it because your sentence is going to go still the opposite side, comma, your side. But if you were starting with beneficial, that means the opposite side for you is negative and your side is positive, which means when you say comments, you're going to try to think of something to start with that is negative. So what are some people saying about Amazon that make it negative? You would say it puts small businesses out, or it pays very little, or it has a lot of packaging, which is bad for the environment. So your job is to think about counter arguments. What does the opposite side say? And then you end with your statement. Let's look at some examples for this version. So you're always going to say the opposite side first and your side, which means you could say something like, some people believe that Amazon damages the environment. This can be challenged by the fact that it is beneficial to the world in terms of growing the economy. So you have to think of something that is the opposite, comma, or sometimes a semicolon, your side. That's the way you're going to do that. Opposite side first, end with your side. It should be only 1 to 2 sentences max. Most of the time, 1 sentence is fine. Occasionally, you'll need a period and then a capital letter, or like in these 2 examples, however, or despite, or this can be challenged by. Some of those make 2 sentences, but the max you should have is 2.